Luluto tayo ngayon ng kinagat ako ng inano ko siya, kinamot. Magluluto tayo ng we're gonna cook some chop suey. So magluluto ba tayo ng chop suey ba? We're gonna cook some chop suey because I wanted to eat some vegetables. And since chop suey has a lot of vegetables in it, so we're gonna have that. So we're gonna cook that. Guys, please like this video and please do not skip my ads because I really need to have my salary right now. Bakit ako masyadong close up. Masyado tayong close up, guys. Okay, there you go. So all we need is bakit na gano'n? Ayun. So I already have this I'm gonna cook this one. So we're going to make some chop suey. So I already have the quail egg because if you cook chop suey, it's delicious. I would rather have a lot of eggs. So I just bought the 2 packs. So this for 1 pack it has 10 pieces of quail egg. So I bought the 2 packs, so it would be 20 pieces because I really love quail eggs. So we just need to cut those vegetables first. And I forgot to buy some onion, so I only have 1 small onion. Actually, I went to the grocery store last time, but the most important thing that I forgot yung onion pa. That's why, the reason why I went to the store because of the onion. But, yung pa talaga yung nakalimutan ko. So, we can't do nothing about that. So, ayun na. Ayan, dabog-dabog na tayo. So, I always have my strainer here because all the vegetables that I cut, I always rinse it. Because, the vegetables that we bought in the store, it's not that safe. We don't know where it came from. So, we don't even know if it has a lot of fertilizers, so we need to rinse it well. So, I'm not really comfortable just rinsing it once. So, I always rinse it like 5 times because it's not really safe, guys. So, even though you rinse it once, there's still some chemicals in it, so you just better have to just this is the only onion that I have, so we will just gonna like have lots of garlic in it, so it's gonna be very tasty. So we're just gonna rinse this one, and afterwards, we'll just cut all the vegetables before we proceed to our cooking. So, para madali na lang. But beforehand, I'm gonna have some salad first because I love salad. I do love salad. So, every week we always have fresh salad. So, I don't know where is it. So this is just basic. This is just like cucumber vinegar, little bit of salt and pepper. But since if you want more healthier, you can just add some pepper or just some salt and little bit of salt and pepper. But If not, if you want to be more healthier, just add some pepper and without any salt. If you are not with, if you're not a fan of salt, or you're not allowed to consume a lot of salt in your body. So I'm not sure if you can see me here. So I will just do like this. Okay, so we will just like, can you see me? But I'm not sure if you can see me. I'm doing it. So we'll just like this one, so you can see my work. You can see me. Okay, there we go. That's it. Okay, na yung kanina. So yan. So we'll just cut this. Every summer, you know, the vegetable is always cheap. It's much more cheaper if you compare it to winter time, because I don't know, because probably they don't need to put it in the greenhouse, because sometimes they have to consume or use a lot of electricity for that, or they need to put those, you know, those plants inside the greenhouse. Green plants ba sinabi ko? Rather. So, this one, it would just, for two pieces of this, it's so long, it would just cost around $1.25. For Philippine money, it would cost like 60 pesos for this one. So it would cost almost $1.5. So it's not that expensive. So you will just like for this, you will just cut it and rinse it first. Rinse it well first before you proceed to, you know, before you serve it, of course. Oh yeah, I don't know. It's not that fresh anymore, but it's fine. But if it's winter time, I will just rinse it well, guys. So rinsing is very important for the vegetables. Never forget to rinse your vegetables before eating that. So I will just proceed this one before I cut those vegetables. So we will just remove the, you know, lolo ko. We'll just cut the edge of this one because it's kind of bitter. So we need to just cut the edge of this and remove and peel the skin off. So we'll just cut the edge. Just cut the edge of this. You know, some people, they will just, you know, in Japan, they will just like, so in Japan, they will just like peel the skin like this. I don't really use peeler, so I use this knife. Some people, they will just cut like they will just peel the skin like this. But for me, I don't like it because you're still eating the skin. So this skin has still chemicals. So some people, they will just like, you know, do like this. In my hotel, we just do like this in my hotel, and we will just so in my hotel, this is the one that we do in our hotel, and we will just cut it like this. So that's it. But I prefer not doing it here in the house. I prefer to just peel the skin 100% all over and I don't want to have some excess skin. I don't want to eat any other skin, so we'll just peel it off. In my hotel, they use peeler, but for me I prefer to use knife for peeling. I don't feel like using the peeler because I'm not comfortable doing that. So I would just rather use this knife. It's more easier for me and comfy. So it's your preferences whether you use it or not. So it all depends on you. So you just have to follow your own comfy. You just have to follow your own thing, you know. So if you're comfortable doing that, then do that one. But if you're not comfortable doing that, then don't do it, right? So we'll just cut this, remove this. We will just peel the skin off. What time is it right now? It's almost 5. Because I did a lot of things right now. I work hard. I work hard today, and you know I have a lot of things to do, and I have to cook our food because there's no more food in the ref. So I'll just peel this one. You just have to peel the skin, okay? Don't peel like thickness, you know. You don't have to, just peel thinly, not thickly, because some people just like, you know, you almost removing all the you know, the meat. Hey Pearl Love, how are you? How's your day, everyone? So I love cucumber. I love cucumber, especially if you're having some, you know, some, it's gonna be your side dish. So it's gonna be a very, if you have some, if you're eating some meal, it's really good for panghimagas. You know, it's really good for as your salad or something like that. So it's really, I love it. Always make sure your hand is very clean. So all the time when you're operating or cooking something or cutting something, always make sure that you have a very clean hands and you wash your hands well. Never touch any food without washing your hands because the food gonna spoil. You know, it's gonna turn bad soon. So you can, if some food they tend to get spoiled, it means the preparation is dirty, you know. Pag yung ano, pag may may, kunyari, paluto kayo ng pagkain, tapos na, ano yun, na panis agad. Ibig sabihin nun, madumi yung pagkakagawa. Madumi yung nagluto. So, you know, you have to, You have to make sure that your hand is really clean. If I saw someone, you know, they don't wash their hands, or their preparation is kind of like dirty, they don't wash their hands, and they don't follow rules for, you know, they don't follow the procedures on how to prepare food well. So I don't like it. So we'll just cut this one, and so I'll just cut it thinly. Like this. It's not that thick and that not so thin, so it depends upon you, because we're gonna make it like a salad. And make sure that, you know, you don't cut your hand, and keep your hands away from from your knife. I forgot. So it's all easy. So we all have like this already. So this is our cucumber already. It's all, I already cut it like this. So let's taste. So crunchy and fresh. Unstoppable. Mm. So we will just transfer it here. And we will just add some vinegar. So we'll just put a little bit of salt and pepper. So I will just use this one. This is Japanese vinegar. So you will just add this one. Just add some, just for like one and a half teaspoon of tables 1 tablespoon and half of teaspoon of vinegar for this. It's so delicious, guys. You really don't need to put a lot. Just to add some taste. So it's enough. So you just have to just put it in the ref and serve it while if you have some meal. So it's good for like 4 days or 3 days. It depends in your consume. It depends on the count of your family. If you have a very big family, it might be just 1 day or 2 days. It depends on your servings. So the fresh the better. So you just have to mix it up, and the vinegar is gonna be under. So but don't worry about the taste, because I already spread the vinegar all over this one, so it's gonna be tasteful already. The taste already gonna be here. So I added some pepper and salt. That's fine. Let's just taste it, guys. So we're just gonna taste it. I can taste the vinegar already and the salt. It's a little bit hotter, spicy because of the pepper. But if you want more spicy or chili, you can add some, Tabasco or some chili or something like that. But it's it's gonna be super hot. I'm gonna finish this one. Mm. And cover this one up and put it in the refrigerator. And you are ready. Just cover this one and you're ready. You can serve this one later on before you have your own meal, or after your meal. It's going to be like your salad. Okay, so check. So we need to proceed to our, okay, the next one. I'm gonna cook my quail egg. So I'm gonna just like gonna rinse this one. We're gonna add some water here. I need to pour some water here. Before I put the quail egg, I make sure that I also rinse this one out. So I'm gonna boil some 20 pieces of quail eggs. I love quail eggs, you know. So, but if you're high in cholesterol, you should not eat this one. You can eat, but probably don't eat a lot. Don't consume a lot of this because it's not healthy for your health. I'm gonna boil this one for like 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. Because I love hard-boiled eggs, so we will just, I'll just gonna like boil this one more longer than, you know, it's not 5 minutes. 5 minutes it's not enough for me. So we'll just add more water and we will boil it for 10 to 15 minutes once it's so super hard. Because once you crack it, once you peel the skin, if it's not that hard, the skin gonna, you know, the meat gonna, when you peel the skin, the meat gonna goes with the, you know, with the skin, so it's really hard to peel it off. So you better boil it more longer so it's easy to peel the skin. So now I'm just like so now I'm gonna like so I'm gonna like cut the garlic. I really don't buy the bigger one anymore because I would prefer the smaller one because it's more tasteful than the bigger one, and it's locally made here. It's locally produced than the bigger one. The bigger one came from other place, so it's not that tasty. You know, it's not that. I really don't love it. So I prefer to buy the local garlic that purchased here in Japan than, you know, than buying some in other place, because it's not that healthy, plus it's not that delicious when you cook it. So I prefer this one. So we will just peel the skin and cut it. So for me, I don't squeeze it. Some people, they really squeeze it, but for me, I prefer not squeezing it. I will just cut it off. I'll just cut it, and that is gonna go to the food even though you don't squeeze it. But it's just a homemade, you know, it's just for the house. It's not really for commercial food. So so it doesn't matter. So I'm just cooking it in the house. But if you prefer to sell it outside, you have to cut it well, and you know, there's a procedure for that. So since we're just doing it in the house, we're just doing it in a simple way. So I don't need to just, you know, cut it well. But the taste will gonna blend well with those ingredients, so you don't have to worry about that as long as you have your garlic, because this garlic has a very strong smell. So um, even though you add one one piece of garlic, it's gonna be so super strong, but it's more tastier if you just add more and lots of garlic. The food gonna be so delicious. But since some people, they don't have some enough money to buy those ingredients, and you know, these ingredients are very expensive, so they just tend to just add some, you know, little garlic or some little onion with their food. But I'm not into that. I really love a lot of ingredients, and I'm not comfortable cooking something if it's not complete. So the taste gonna be different. But since if you're in a budget, you know, spree or tight budget, you cannot do anything about that. That's just, you know, what important is you cook your favorite food. So since we have different situation in our life, so we just have to just understand it, right? So some people, they don't understand it, and they keep on, you know, telling bad thing to other people, like, you know, they're insulting. I have some friends, they're rich people, and you know, inaano ko. Wait lang guys ha. Mag-ano lang ako. Diyan lang kayo. Wait. I'll just, wait, hold on. Okay, so, ano nga pala, some people, they're just insulting or humiliating other people because, you know, blah, 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 blah. You know, I don't like that one. I don't like that way. You don't need to, it's not really, it's not appropriate to insult other people, right? Especially if you're rich people, or if you have this one, it's not appropriate to insult people of your because of your status in your life. Some people they keep on insulting and saying bad things. I don't like it. It's not appropriate. So I don't want to hear bad comments, something like that. So you don't have to squeeze this one, guys. You don't have to squeeze it. As long as you have your garlic, it's enough. But for me, since I'm just doing it in the house. Hello, Kuya Bobby. How are you doing? So you just have to just cut it like this, or some people, they want to cut it more smaller. but for me, this is enough because it's gonna burn if you fry it. It's gonna burn well once it's all smashed. It's easy to burn than a bigger cut. So this is enough, guys. So just this is enough. And the second one, we will just blend it together, so you don't have to worry about that. So I'll mix it together with the onion. So I will just mix all the onion, all the ingredients, so it's easy to just like, you know, cook it. So especially if in my situation, I'm always in a rush. So I want to speed my work. I want to speed up my work. So you have to work. You have to cook smart. If you're cooking something, you have to cook smart. Okay. You have to cook the smartest way, the easiest way, not the hard way. Some people they're doing it in a hard way. So for me, since I'm rushing things and I just want to finish everything that I wanted, malinis ako magluto, guys. So when I cook, it's really super duper clean. So I'll just cut it finely chopped. So just like this. So thinly like this. Just to make sure, don't cut your hand, okay? Okay, just cut like this. This is just a small onion, so it's so easy to just finely chop it. So there you go. We'll just mix it together with the garlic. And now we'll cut the, I will use a lot of carrots actually. Excuse me, carrot is very, I will use three pieces of carrots. So we will just cut this one, peel the skin again. remove the edge, you know, cut them off. And peel the skin. Supposed to be I will include some broccoli, but I haven't seen broccoli this time, so it's not available in the supermarket that I went before. So I will just use I will just add some ampalaya. So instead of broccoli, I will just, or, it's not broccoli, actually, it's cauliflower rather. So I didn't find any cauliflower, so I will just add some um ampalaya, some bitter melon instead of cauliflower. So all the time when I cook, I always make sure that I'm doing it's very clean. My surroundings are clean, so I don't like messy place. I don't like my workplace gonna be so messy. So every time that I cook, I will just throw everything up and just want to make sure that everything is already, all my surroundings are clean. I don't like to cook in a dirty place. You know, some people, they're so messy when, there's so many people when they cook, they're so messy and, so magulo. I don't love it. I don't like that one. I want to cook in a very nice and, cleanest place as possible. So just throw it away. Or, when you're cutting something, throw it soon. Um, you should have your garbage ready all the time, your trash. It's ready all the time. Just like this. So you will just gather all the skin and afterwards throw it up immediately, right away. So you just don't have to pile all you know, those trash on your workplace. Because some people, they're making their life so complicated, even though you can do it right away, right? Okay, there you go. So just like this, and gather this one up. So you will just gather this one up and just collect those and then throw it away. Life is so simple, right? So it's clean, right? So your surroundings are clean. You don't have to just compile them, and then that's the time you will just throw it. It's so dirty, I don't like to cook in a very dirty place, and it's important to cook neatly and nicely. I have peeler here in the house, so I would just rather use this one. So I'm not really comfortable doing that. Guys, please do not skip my ads and please like this video. By the way, I'm live on my YouTube channel as well. So, I'll be much more busier this coming month. So, I will be very super duper busy. So, I have so many things to do first. Okay, I'm done with this. So, we'll just clean it again, wash it again. So after I wash it, I rinse it off. So I'm ready. So I'll just cut this half of this. So I'll just cut half of this. Make sure that you just I will just cut half of this, and make sure your hand is, make sure, because it's slippery, so I always have this accident here, so I always cut my hands here. So just cut this one like this. Okay, and cut like that, so it's gonna be so easy to cut later on. We cut it half. So we'll just cut like this. So I just cut like so super thin, so it's easy to cook and boiled. Because if you cut hard, it's hard to just cook it. Kasi yung iba, when I see some other people, they're cooking, they're the biyot, ang dumi nila magluto, so I really don't like doing that. So, madumi sila magluto. I don't like madumi magluto, dugyot. Some people, when they cook, it's so dirty, it's not nice. It's when you see them cooking something, I don't feel like eating their food. like this, so we'll just cut this one. Rinse this one again as well. So we'll just like cut the edge of this. And set it aside. Don't blend with those, you know, those stuff that are not finished yet. So we'll just like cut this one like this. Okay, we're done. Plus, we will add this young corn with me. So, we just cut it like slant, half of this. It's gonna be like this. Then all the green vegetables, it's just easy to boil it. So we will just add that one in the last one for the last part of our cooking. So we will just concentrate on cutting and we're done. And we will just add some shrimp and we're finished. So these are all the ingredients that I made for my chop suey. So it's all cut. So we'll just mix it up. It's all cut together with the garlic and together with the onion. So we're ready to cook it. So I have this one. I have to what? I have to like and I have this vegetable here. I have this vegetable here. So I have this cabbage, and also I have these green vegetables, and I also have this celery. So I will just add some celery later on. Plus, I will also add this one, this Goya, this bittersweet melon. So I just cut this one first. Yeah. I really love vegetables, so I want to make sure that I want to have some fresh vegetables for my food. We'll just remove the seeds inside. So we'll just cut this one in half like this and just remove it. Just remove this one. It's very easy and soft. So you just use your thumb because it's strong. It's so easy. And then cut it. Cut it thinly like this, very thin. When I cut, it's already moving. we'll just rinse it off and everything is already clean. And we'll blend it again together with the vegetables. So there you go, guys. So I will just okay, I'm gonna like cut this one for you. But we need to have another strainer. Oops. So we'll just have another strainer for you guys. I just want to make sure that everything is properly clean and properly washed, because sometimes there's a lot of insects here, worms. If it's organic, they don't use so much, or especially if it's from your farm. Tendency there's a lot of worms inside, so just to make sure you properly rinse it off. Ayoko kasi nagtitipid sa gulay. So, I just make sure that I have a lot of vegetables in my food. And I wanted to add some celery. I love celery, so I make sure that everything is fresh and properly clean. That is the most important one. So we'll just cut it off right now. So more vegetable, more better. Okay, welcome to it. Don't be thrifty when it comes to healthiness. Okay, being healthy is not, saving money is not important. When, vegetables are very cheap. So it's better to have a lot of vegetables than buying some medicine or drinking some, artificial vegetables or artificial drink. Like you will just buy some squeezed lemon or orange juice in the supermarket rather than eating it or drinking it in a natural way. So it's not appropriate, it's not really healthy. It's not that because it's not that 100% it's already they added some preservatives already for that, so it's not that 100% healthy. Okay, they will say it's 100% pure or healthy, but it's not that healthy anymore. So I don't believe that. So make sure, so just to make sure that you have some clean, make sure the edge, mostly there's still like dirt here, just like here. Just to make sure you wash it well before cooking it, so, because some people they don't wash it anymore, so I don't believe that. So when I eat in the restaurant or eat everywhere else, I don't eat any vegetables there anymore. I don't order any vegetables anymore, but I would just rather, so I cleanse it, I rinse it this one well, because as you can see, if you cut the edge, it has some soil in it or some worms, so you have to be careful and rinse it well, because some of the worms or some of the insects was hiding here, they're hiding here, so you have to make sure that you wash this one well. And as you can see, there's a hole in it, so if there's a hole, it means there's some insect bit this one. So probably, or tendency, there's some insect inside these leaves, or hiding these leaves when they sell it. So make sure you rinse it well and wash it well. Okay, so as you can see, sometimes if you don't check it well, if you don't wash it well, sometimes it will go to your food and it's gonna be so yucky, you know, when you tend to eat it, and you will, it's too late for you to check it out that there's some insect, you know, floating in your food, in your soup or in your meal. It's not good. So just to make sure before cutting it off in it very thinly, because one, it's already thinly cut, it's hard to it's cannot able to notice those small insects in your vegetables, in your food already. So make sure once it's not yet cut, make sure that you double check, always double check everything. Make sure double check everything, that if there's some hair or some dirt on your food or some insect in your food, always double check it. And always make sure if you have some vegetables in your food, especially green leafy vegetables, there's a tendency that 100%, or you know, mostly there's some worms or insects inside this one. So always wash it, okay, properly wash. And not just all about that, it's also for your health, because mostly the farmers gonna spray some, you know, chemicals in here, and they will just spread all the chemicals in their farm to kill all those insects, like insecticides. So tendency, if you don't rinse it well, you're gonna eat those insecticides, and it will go to your body, and it would cause like cancer. Okay, so sometimes you will just think, oh, you know, I'm eating a lot of vegetables, but how come I got some still diseases, or I got some, you know, I got some sickness, or I got some cancers because of that. So doesn't mean you're eating well, it means you're healthy. It's all your preparation. Because of your preparation, maybe you prepare it just like what I said before. Maybe you didn't rinse it well, that's why you swallowed all the chemicals that are still present in your vegetables. So that's why you got sick, or you got some cancers, or you got some diseases because of those chemicals or some insecticides from the fruits of that vegetables. It's so important that you really rinse it 100% well. Rinse it. If you can rinse it like 20 times, it's much better than rinse it once. Because some people, they will just rinse it once and they're done. But they don't know it's not enough. You just have to rinse it like 5 minutes or more longer. If you have, it really requires a lot of water of rinsing it, especially if it's in a commercial place, because it has a lot of chemicals in it. It has a lot of insecticide in it. So it's so dangerous to eat those. So it's so meaningless to eat vegetables because you don't properly rinse it off. and you're eating all those chemicals. So what's the use of that, right? So now I'm just cut this one in a small pieces, and since I already wash it, you know, you can feel it once you already knows when it's not that, you know, when it's still dirty, because it's not that, because you know the feeling, it's still slippery, it's like the feeling of slimy thing, so slimy feeling. So once it's already like rough, it means already clean and properly rinsed. So that is the way of that. So you know already there's no chemical inside this one already. So mostly they really a lot of chemicals. They spray a lot of chemicals in this one. So mostly the insects gonna hide here, or some soil gonna hide here, or some, you know, so some insects or, you know, soil, dirt are still hiding here. So you make sure remove this one, cut it off, and then remove it and peel it, and double check here as well, and rinse it off properly, because mostly like this one, I can still see that there's still dirt inside this one, and mostly some eggs of the insects are hiding here. So it's very dangerous when you swallowed it, when you eat it and you didn't properly boil it. It will go through your body, and you're gonna have some problem later on. So make sure you rinse it, and also after you cut it, rinse it again and again and again. Okay, so you don't just rinse it once. So there you go. If you have a lot of water, it's possible, or you know, just rinse it with running water. Running water is much better. So you will just rinse it well. So again, you double check if there's some soil or some insect inside. So that is so when you eat those, it's gonna be itchy. You know, you will have some itchiness inside your body. So sometimes you will just think about that. You will just notice it that when after you eat those food, it's gonna have some, you know, if you don't properly rinse it off, you'll tendency it's gonna be like, you know, there's some side effects gonna happen in your body, and you will just notice it that you feel some itchiness inside your body, because it's not properly rinsed. You probably ate those chemicals in your body already, and those chemicals gonna have some, you know, reaction to your stomach or something like that. So we're gonna have some stomach ache or stomach issues, something like that. So it's better to be conscious about the food that you intake, that you eat. So I'm really delicate in cutting the food or preparing some food, some meal. I make sure that I don't serve dirty, or you know, there's some issues with my food. So I just make sure that everything that I've served, it's clean. So, you know, especially if you have loved ones in your family, of course you don't want them to get those chemicals, like eat those chemicals with your kids, especially especially if you're pregnant or something like that. So it's gonna have some effect on your pregnancy. So just to make sure you're eating, you know, you're eating well, and avoid those, you should avoid those chemicals. It's not really good for the body. So that's it. So we're gonna have to check this one out again and rinse it. Rinse it well. Because once you intake those chemicals in your body, in those fertilizers, it will have some effect after 10 years. So after 10 years, you're gonna have some cancer. It's gonna be cancerous. It's not that, it won't happen immediately, but later on you will experience that, and you will just have some issues with your health afterwards. So prevention is more better than cure, right? So just like this one, I already rinsed it a lot of times. And I will just cut this one off, and make sure that you double check as well here, because a lot of insects gonna get inside these spaces. So insects like spaces, when they're in the soil, when they're still under the soil. So you just have to make sure it's properly clean and washed, because you're gonna have some issues later on. So you will just cut it off. So I'm just gonna add this one up in the chop suey. And I really love celery. I love celery so much. And I love the smell. Once I smell this one, it's gonna be mouth watering for me. I really love to eat this one, like so yummy. I can already imagine the taste of my food. So I really love it. So as you can hear, it's still crunchy and fresh. So it's healthy, and it's so healthier to add this one in your food, and it will add some taste on your food, and it's so tasteful. I love celery, especially if you put it in the noodles or in the soup. I love it. I'm a fan of celery. I'm a big fan of celery. So there you go. You're just gonna rinse it off. So I already rinsed it off, guys. So this is gonna be like this. So before I cook it, I'm gonna rinse it off again, and then I'm just gonna like this, and it's done. So I still have some cabbage here, so I will add more cabbage. So don't be worried, because even though this one is like a big amount of vegetables, but once you pour it in the hot water, in the soup, it's gonna be short. It's gonna be small amount of vegetables already. It seems like big, but this is still small portion of vegetables already, because it's gonna be like, it will gonna be like, it will shrink. So the quantity of this, the size of this gonna turn out to be so small. So even though we think this is a lot of vegetables, it's not, guys. It's not. So this is just for like 2 servings or 4 servings for your family. It would gonna be like 4 servings or 5 servings for your family, and shortened. So probably most of this one gonna be like, it's good for 7 people for this. So that's it, guys. Because I love vegetables, I do love vegetables. So it's gonna be mountain of vegetables. I love eating vegetables all the time. So I make sure that I'm eating a lot of healthy food in my life. I cannot eat without, I can't eat without any vegetables, guys. So this is it, and thank you guys for watching. So I cannot so it will, I will just gonna just like boil it all together. That's it, because that is only, it's so easy. I will just add some salt and pepper, a little bit of salt and pepper and soy sauce for chop suey, and that's it. So it's gonna be so simple cooking, guys. So I cannot um, show it to you, but one day I'm gonna show it to you, all the food that I make. So that's it for today. So thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I hope you learned something from me, guys. So I always make sure that you rinse all the vegetables well. Okay, that is the most important thing that I will recommend to you and advise to you. So just keep yourself healthy, and make sure that keeping eating vegetables and fruits are, it's very important, because it will make you smart, and once you are smart, you will have better thinking. It will it's really good for your health. It's really good for your lifestyle also, as well. Health is wealth. How can you work well if you're not healthy, right? So vegetable is very important in your body, especially if you're working hard for the whole week. If you don't have any vegetables in your body, cannot work properly. You're gonna have some dryness in your body. You cannot think well. You're gonna feel sick most of the time, because if you're eating dry food, like all fried food, you know fatty food, or mostly a lot of cholesterol in your body. You have to make sure that you're eating properly, and you consume a lot of vegetables in your body, and it's really good for the diet, especially if you're having some issues with your stomach. Fiber, this is you know this one. Vegetables are really rich in fiber, so if you're in a diet thing, if you wanna control your diet, or if you wanna reduce your weight, let's say you're planning to lose your weight, make sure you eat a lot of vegetables and seafoods, and avoid eating meat or pork, instead of just chicken or just plain fish, seafood, something like that. So a lot of vegetables, it's all properly boiled, and avoid having some fatty cholesterol food. Okay, so just to make sure you're eating a lot of fiber food, like cabbage, a lot of things, especially celery. Celery has a lot, celery has a lot of fiber in your body, and especially the cabbage. So it's very important to eat those one for your diet. Okay, so that's it, guys. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, and soon I'm gonna be live again on my YouTube channel, and I'm also live. I'll be live again, and then if I have some proper time, if I have enough time for that. But since this is my favorite food, so I'm gonna show it to you guys, the one that I eat, and I'm really eager. I haven't eaten my dinner yet, so it's gonna be my dinner, this one. So this is one of my, a lot of vegetables is my favorite. So this one is one. This is just one of my favorite food, actually. So I also love kare kare, pinakbet. I love pinakbet, because pinakbet, the different thing is it has an okra. I love pinakbet, and it has a lot of vegetables. All the food that has a lot of vegetables, I love it. So I don't really eat pork. I don't eat fatty foods. So I don't like fatty things. So I'm not really with that. So I'm more on seafood stuff. So I'm more on seafood things. So I love vegetables and seafoods, fish, shrimp. So this one I'm just gonna add some fish, some shrimp, and that's it. So my chop suey gonna be like shrimp, and lots of vegetables. So that's it. So I'm fine with that. So I really love those, and it's gonna make me so super strong and healthy. And not because of that, it will gonna makes me think well. And proper thinking is the most important thing, because if you're not healthy, you cannot think well. Like if you're sick, you cannot think. Right? So your brain gonna work, it's not gonna work well if you're not healthy. So if you don't eat proper food, fruits, vegetables, your mind gonna, it's not gonna properly move, right? It's not gonna proper, the system of your body is not gonna work well. So better eat a lot of vegetables and eat healthy, and eat a lot of fruits and vegetables as well. So that's it, guys. So I hope you learned a lot from me, and see you again in my next live. Bye, guys. And please do not forget to like and subscribe on my YouTube channel. And make sure also, well, as you can see, my hands are very super duper clean. And make sure you don't have nails. That's why I don't wear some cuticles or nail polish, because I cook well. I cook well. Rather, I always cook food, and it's not really good for the company. It's not good for our kitchen, for our restaurant. So although I wear gloves there, so but still I prefer not to wear those excuse me, nail polish, because if you are working in a kitchen, or if you're working in a restaurant, or if you're cooking something, make sure you don't have any smell like perfume, you don't have any nail polish on, because it will kind of contaminate the food. So the smell, if you're working in the kitchen, avoid using some perfume, strong perfume, just to make sure that you don't have any smell. Of course, you take a shower before you prepare some food, and wash your hands, and avoid using some nail polish or some strong perfume, because it will contaminate your food, and it's not good. The food gonna turn out bad once you use some perfume or strong smell perfume, something like that. It's much better if you just wear naked, with your hands. It's properly neat, it's all natural. Okay, so natural is really important when you are preparing your food. And cover your mouth, and cover your, especially if you're doing it in a commercial place. It's more proper thing to wear those proper uniform. Make sure it's clean, and always properly wash your apron, your clothing, everything. So to avoid contamination with your food. So everything, it's important that you be aware of cleanliness when you're preparing some food. Okay, so thank you guys for watching, and I have to say goodbye pala here. I'm also live on my Facebook, so I'm just gonna say goodbye to you first, guys. Bye, guys. And also, I'm gonna say goodbye as well on my channel. And please, you hopefully you like and subscribe on my YouTube channel, guys. Please like this video, and please do not skip my ads. I really need my ads, guys. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. See you again on YouTube. See you again in my live videos. And please like this video, and make sure you have a good heart all the time. Make sure, I always say this one on my YouTube channel: do good thing to everybody. Have a good heart, and avoiding you should avoid doing bad things. Okay, so you just don't have to be. A lot of people are so very they're insecurity. They're insecure of other people, saying bad things to other people, or jealousy of other people, or some, they don't want other people to just be successful, and they're so jealous or something like this. Feel insecurity. You don't have to drag people down. Okay, never drag people down. Just keep on helping other people up. Okay, make sure you have a good heart, and make sure there's no war, there's no fighting, everything. Just have to be quiet and do your stuff, and don't blame other people. Don't mind their business. Mind your own business. Don't mind other business. other people's business, okay? So you just have to concentrate and focus on your craft, and that's it. You're gonna be successful in your life. And always pray to God, so because God is the most important thing in our life. That is the center of our life. So everything that you have, everything that you get in your life, just to make sure you are blessed. When you are blessed, properly blessed, and if God bless you well, make sure you have to be, you have to be, you should have a lot of faith in your God and be thankful for everything that you have, whether it's small or big. Just have to be thankful to God, and because you're blessed. So once you are blessed, always be grateful and be thankful to God. So that is the most important thing. Always make God as the center of your life, and always ask for your guidance, because God is the most powerful person in the world, and He will help you whether you're experiencing some trials in your life. Okay, so thank you guys for hanging out with me. See you in my next live. I love you guys. Bye guys.